Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I am so excited to take you fall shopping with me today. We're gonna go into two of my favorite stores, Michael's and Target. I feel like everyone has all of their fall decor out, and I'm just gonna take you to the store, show you what all they have out. There's so much good stuff. And then we're gonna head back here and I'm gonna share my fall haul with you that I'm adding this year. I'm so glad you're here, so let's go shopping. Our first stop today is Michael's, and I love to go into Michael's and just roam the aisles, especially during the fall season, because they usually have some fun additions to your fall decor. Now, one of the things I like to go in Michael's for is their floral stems and their picks. They always have a fun selection of these, and I like to add them to wreaths or take them off and add them as a bowl filler. But so many fun options for that. And they also had these flat backed baskets, which are fun to add some fall florals to, maybe a ribbon, and hang it on a hook, and you're ready for fall. I did check out the floral section because I was looking for their magnolia stem. I saw a picture of it online and thought it was very beautiful and wanted to go in the store and see it, but I did not see any available. So I may just purchase it online and have it shipped to the house, but it was a pretty option online. And then I did love this tortoise shell vase. I thought that it was very beautiful and would just be lovely for fall. And they had some other vase options, and if I remember correctly, I think these were on clearance. They had a blue and white striped option, which I love a stripe, and I thought this was a pretty vase. And then their new line at Michael's, I loved it. This looks like something from Williams Sonoma. They had a pillow with a pear on it, one with a fig on it. Now, I would change out the insert to make it a little bit more fluffy and to give it an upscale look. I think these were on sale for $15, but they would be so pretty for your fall decor. And then they also had this gold pear. I only saw one in the store. And then they also had the candle option, which I love this color and I love the candle. And then they had a lot of this paper mache stuff in there. It was pretty. It did not match my style, but they had pretty prints and it was an interesting vase. And then they had these wooden bowls. These were so pretty. They would be so pretty with some bowl filler or just some chunky beads added to it for some texture. Now, I loved this pillow. It is a caramel brown, and I love the quilting detail on it, the color. I love the ruffle around the edge of it. And I did see that I think these were on sale. They were a little pricey, just regular price, but 50% off. I think they came up to around $15. This brown one was really pretty to me. Like I said, I would change out the insert to make it look a little bit more high end. They also had it in green and they had a chocolate brown. And as I looked further, I could see that you could take this insert out and put your own in there, which is a game changer for these pillows. They also have the pumpkin candle available. I only saw one in store. And then I did like the detail on this vase. I love the creams and browns on this, and it's also an interesting shape. Now, the woven pumpkins were some of my favorite. I thought they were a little pricey, but beautiful nonetheless. Now we're at Target, and right inside the door, I knew that this line was lovely. I love this vase and the color of it. This lamp, it looks like a burl wood. I love the off-white linen shade with it, and it is just beautiful. Now, I did see some clearance tags, so I had to check that out. These candles were interesting. And then I did see some vases on the end cap that were marked down to a really good price. They're like the cobalt blue, which really doesn't go with my decor, but it's so pretty. If this is your color, you could paint it, you could give it an interesting technique and add it to an entry table. They did have this navy throw, which I thought was pretty, and then some candles that were marked down. But really good prices on these end caps, so be sure you check that out. Now this, I saw it online, but I only saw one of these in the store. I thought that it was such a pretty figurine. I guess this is like a pheasant, but the colors in it, it almost looks like an antique type figurine. But I loved the colors on this and thought it would be pretty for a fall tablescape. Now, I bought this vase back in the spring, and I was excited to see some still in the store. This is a stunning vase, and I'll share more in the haul part of the video, but it is so pretty. And then I always check out the bedding in Target. They have some pretty options. I'm not in the market for bedding, but I like to look and see if they have anything that catches my eye. This embroidery on this sham was so pretty, and I love the taupe and the white paired together. I think that's such a classic look. These green pillows with piping were very pretty. I never could find a price tag on these, so I guess I could take them to the price scanner, but that was an inconvenience. And I think they do have tags up under them, but they did not match the item that was above it, so I don't know what that was all about. But I did check out the dish towels. I love to get new dish towels for the season. I love this grain stripe, but I did not like that solid reddish brown color. But I did love these oven mitts. I love the pattern on them, and I like that deep chocolate brown that has a little bit of red in it. It is such a pretty color. The colors were spot on in this line. I loved them. So now we're back home, and I just disclaimer, let you know that I did see some good stuff at Michael's, but I did not buy anything. I resisted the urge and did not buy anything. I love those woven pumpkins, and I keep thinking about them, so I may go back and get them if I start decorating for fall and decide that I need them, which I probably don't. I need to get my bins out and see what I have in there, because I have tons of pumpkins already, but they were so beautiful. So in this haul, I'm going to share what I picked up in Target. The colors in their fall decor are spot on, and everything is so beautiful. So I'm going to start out with one thing that I've had my eye on. I saw it online first, and then I went into the store to see it, and it is more beautiful in person than it is online. Online does not do it justice. I picked up the still life picture, and I feel like Target's art is getting better and better as they produce this. I mean, this looks like a vintage piece. Now, it is painted around the edges, and some of them have like a linen look, but this one is painted. But that frame is so pretty. It looks like a true vintage frame. And they did have this on sale for $14. I don't know if it still is, but if it's not on sale, it's only $20 when it's full price, which I don't think that's a bad price at all for this. It's got the browns and a little bit of the reds. It is so pretty. And I'm gonna hang this in the kitchen. I've got the perfect spot for it. I'm gonna replace a picture that we already have in there. And just for the fall season, bring it back, bring that other one back, and just kind of switch these out. I love decor that I can just switch out and just have the fall look for just a little bit of money. So this was the first thing I picked up, and I absolutely love it. If you only buy one thing in the Target fall line, this is Threshold Studio McGee. If you buy just one thing in that collection, let it be this, because I cannot tell you how beautiful this is. We'll stick with the art because, like I said, Target has so much good art right now. And I don't know if you can see it, but I have already decorated with it. And it was on sale too. I don't know if these things are still on sale, but even not on sale, they are worth the money to me. But it's this little dog. Y'all know how much I love dog art. So let me grab it and show it up close to you, because it is so good. And I have started my fall decorating, so make sure you're subscribed, because I'm going to be sharing that in a video very soon. I did share this lampshade and all of that in last week's video. I'll link it for you in case you missed it. So that's the start of my fall decorating, just warming up things a little bit, adding a little texture. But this, y'all, is so good. The colors in it, the dog, I mean, it is just the perfect art. And that frame is that pretty gold. It's got a thing for hanging if you want to hang it. I just add mine in that little brass easel, and it looks so pretty. I think this one was on sale for $14. I think regular price is $20, but I think it's worth it because it just looks like an heirloom piece to me. Okay, so I'll hush about the art, but it is so good. Okay, if you have been with us very long on this channel, you know that I love Hearth and Hand flour sack towels, and these are so pretty. They've got a little bit of that brown with a little bit of the green. These will be perfect in my kitchen, and I did get two, and I'll just unwrap it so you can see it. But they did have these in napkins, table runners, just all kinds of things. I just got them in the flour sack because I'll just hang these on our stove and just have a little bit of that color. But let me show you something. This still life, but the browns with that still life, that is so pretty. And I think it's gonna look great in the kitchen with my dark woods in there. I have dark wood cabinets, some cream, black, and I'm trying to just incorporate all those colors and make it all work. But I think this is gonna be so pretty. I've got it backwards. So pretty. So I did get two of those. So these, I'm gonna use these in my kitchen fall decorating video. You'll see these again. I just love these so much. They're not very expensive. They do not have a price on it, but I'll link it below for you. And you can pick up some of these if you like them. Okay, this next thing, I've had my eye on it for a while, and I finally decided to get it. It is this vase. This thing, so this is the large one. They have a large one and a small one. I think this is the 16-inch, and then I think they have a 9-inch, which they're both pretty. They would be pretty styled together on an entry table. I am going to put this on the kitchen island with some stems. I was looking for magnolia stems. I haven't found any that I really like. I take that back. I did find some on magnolia that I like. And I'm probably going to order them. Anyway, I'll let you know if I order them. But I think they will look beautiful in here because they're that brown color with a little bit of muted greens. I think they'll be so pretty in here. And then I did pick up this wrapping paper. It's like a plaid, a navy plaid. I thought it was so pretty. And it was on clearance for $2.09, regular $6.99. So I thought that was a good price. Can use it to wrap gifts, or I can line mats and picture frames. That's my new hobby these days. Just seeing what I can use gift wrap for behind pictures and just fun stuff. So I did pick that up. And then I did also buy some hand towels. I will just put a picture of those up here for you to see. These Casa Luna in the brown color. I have been wanting those for a while, and so I ended up buying them for our master bathroom. And I haven't picked them up yet. I've ordered them. They're at the store, and I got to go pick them up, but I haven't been yet. So just this picture to let you know what I got. And I have 2 more things to share. I got to go get them. Okay, so in the Target dollar spot, they did have these little squirrels. This one was $3, and I thought he would be pretty either spray painted gold or spray painted a glossy white and added to a stack of books for the fall season, just in a vignette. So I'm going to try that out, see how he looks. You could leave him like this, but I think he'll look more elevated if you spray paint him, just in my opinion. So I'm going to try that out, see how it looks. And then on one of the end caps, they had this hand towel stand, which is why I went back and bought the Casa Luna hand towels. This is a pretty gold color. I want to say it was on sale for $16. If it's available, I'll link it for you because it is so pretty. And in our bathroom, we have 2 sinks, but we only have 1 towel, hand towel ring. And it is so annoying that we only have 1. So if you wash your hands in the second sink, you have to go to the other sink to dry your hands. So I bought this to just stand up in the middle of the vanity with a hand towel on it. So you can use that sink, dry your hands, and it functions better. So I did pick that up. It's so pretty, and I think it's very masculine looking. Our bathroom is very masculine looking, and I think it's going to look perfect in there. And hopefully it will work out well and make that area a little bit more functional for us. And then I also wanted to share this. I picked this up in the spring, I think, and I think I shared a video of it, but I wanted to share it again because they did have some of these in the store, and they do still have some online. This vase is so pretty. It is like a creamy white. It's not a stark white, which I love that. And then the blue, it is a large vase. And I want to say this one was $45, I think. But I am going to use this in our fall decorating. I've never noticed those dots down there, but that's such a pretty detail. So I will be using this in our fall decorating too. I'm not sure where. I have changed up things a little bit, which I do. Nothing stays the same around here for very long, but the hydrangeas here, I did have them in front of that ship picture, but they were blocking the picture a little bit too much. So I moved it to there, and I like it there a lot better. And then I'll put my dog print on that easel. I'll share all that soon. But this, I thought maybe I could put this in front of the ship picture and put some wispy branches in it. I don't know. We'll see. I'll play around with it and see where it ends up. But it is such a pretty vase that I wanted to share it with you in case you were looking for something similar. So that is my fall haul from Target. I cannot wait to start decorating with some of these items, and the video after this will actually be fall decorating. It's going to be September.
I am so excited to start decorating for the fall season. It is one of my favorite times of year. And I really enjoy decorating our home for fall. I think that our house was built for that time of year with the dark woods and the darker colors. I just love it so much. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of that. Thank you so much for being here and spending a portion of your day here. I appreciate it so much. Leave me a comment and let me know what your favorite item from my fall haul was. And I look forward to seeing all of y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.